Controllers, yep. System, yeah, we got that.
You think this is going to work?
I've seen dumber games at this convention. This should be a piece of cake.
Alright, I think we're good. Just gotta wait for Jade.
Where is he anyway?
I can't believe I agreed to this.
Hey now, you were the one who belted Bark of the Moon for that Aussie tribute, not me.
And he freaking nailed it!
And you were very ballsy for putting me on the spot like that, Miss Cherry Bomb.
That was payback and you know it! Besides, I rocked the audience into a stupor!
Guys, just shut up. You both rocked out there. Now, Jade, I want you to put on that damn suit and introduce this meta as Godzilla. You know where to find us if things go wrong.
You guys are gonna be the death of me, I swear. But alright, can't turn back now.
$5 says he's not even gonna last the day.
I'll give him an hour.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I'm giving him.
Godzilla was originally created by Tomoyuki Tanaka, Eiji Tsuburaya, Ishiro Honda, and Shigeru Kayama. And since his first appearance in 1954, his legacy has become almost as big as, well, who else? He went from being a metaphor for the nuclear destruction of Japan after World War II to a shonen superhero that protects Earth from aliens sometimes. You know, for kids. Okay, actually, wait a second. Zack, what the hell is this?
You get used to it. Now keep going.
Fine, okay. To make this history lesson short, we're focusing on one of the many video games he had over his 60-plus year existence. Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, released on GameCube in 2002 and the following year on Xbox. We're not even going to be touching the GBA version because multiplayer on the GBA? No thanks. I'll pass. Might let Greenboy handle that one day. Who knows? We'll be using the GameCube version for this episode because GameCube and Melee go hand in hand like some twisted curse.
At least the intro goes way harder than it should. In fact, combine it with Open Your Heart and watch the magic ensue.
In terms of modes, we've got a few. Versus is a simple one-on-one fight, Team Battle, the name is on the tin, and Melee allows for 4-player mayhem. The rest are just single-player stuff. Free-for-all might be a bit chaotic, so we should probably go for something like Versus or Team Battle for events like this. The other modes don't really give off main event vibes, but some do scream side event though, and yeah, that's kind of how I see them. Controls are pretty simple. You can move, jump, sprint, taunt, punch, kick, grab, throw your opponent, fire a beam, maybe some rockets if you're lucky, and other specifics that we'll get into later. At least you could throw buildings and other shit at your friends just for the hell of it.
But if you want a fair fight, you'll need to use some cheats to turn off a few things and unlock a few things, if you don't already have a completed save. To activate the cheat menu, you'll need to press L, B, and R, and then release B, R, and L in that order. You'll need some cheats for disabling the military and power-ups, as well as unlocking all the characters' stages, and there's even a separate code that unlocks Orga, for some reason.
That's odd. It's almost like they were an afterthought, or this game was super rushed.
Oh, and you can speedrun the game. Watch this!
Damn, 10 seconds? Those are rookie numbers. I've seen Ratchet Up Your Arsenal speedruns that have been even quicker than that.
What the f? In terms of the roster, we don't really have much to work with. We've got 12 monsters to choose from, and each of them have different abilities you can use. Okay, let's see here. We've got Angrius, the defensive Giga Chad, Destroya, who's about to destroy your mom's apartment with a single jump, Gigan, the cyborg kaiju with the coolest scream you'll ever hear, the protagonist himself, Godzilla, and now there's 2 of them? Something's gone wrong here. King Ghidorah, the strongest meme of them all, Mecha Godzilla, Godzilla if he were made of metal, Mecha King Ghidorah, the same concept but with the meme king himself, Megalon, the giant beetle, Orga, the alien Titan with the 2000s movie, and finally, Rodan, the only one who got a solo flick. Out of everyone on the roster, only 3 monsters have a unique mechanic that you can activate by pressing the triggers. Gigan can teleport, while Megalon can burrow. The mecha duo, King G and Rodan, can fly with the jump button. The Clanker Squad has rockets and or an energy-absorbing shield. Stages are a whole other mixed bag. We can fight in 3 versions of London, LA, Osaka, Tokyo, San Francisco, and Seattle, with Monster Island and the Vortak Mothership being the most balanced, for lack of a better term. There's also the Boxing Arena and the Vortak Homeworld playable on the Xbox version, but again, we're not using that version. They do seem balanced enough for competitive play, though. Speaking of balanced, some stages are worthy of that label, but the further you dig, the more you realize not every stage was created equally. South Seattle and London may have the potential to be banned, because both stages have full of shit to throw, but in London, it depends on where you spawn. RNG in a fighting game? Now, ain't that swell? In fact, the stages that have a high amount of buildings to throw are probably going to be banned. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The tier list. Unfortunately, Kiryu's the only one that didn't get ranked because we didn't really test enough with him, but everyone else did, so we're ranking them. In C tier, we've got Angrius and Megalon. Megalon's burrow is really damn slow and can backfire if you pop out in a bad spot, and Angrius can't really force an approach very well due to his close range nature. Ironically, he's as slow and vulnerable as melee Bowser. In B tier, there's Gigan and Godzilla 90s and 2000. Gigan's attack animations are a bit sluggish, which can cause the opponent to slip out of his combos, and although both Godzillas are more beginner-friendly, they both suffer the same trappings that those types of fighters have. Their tail attacks are their bread and butter, however, but the most important difference between the two of them is the attack preference and the color of their atomic breath. In A tier, there's Rodan, Orga, and King Ghidorah. With Rodan, there's a GameCube exclusive glitch with him that allows him to fly infinitely, but assuming this tech is banned in tournament play, which it should be, he's still very powerful, but not powerful enough for S tier. Now, Orga has a lot of hard-hitting attacks, and the hitboxes are really frickin' large. And I really do mean really frickin' large. As for King Ghidorah, he's got good moves and the stats to back them up, along with very high damage resistance. In S tier, the best in the game, there's Mecha King Ghidorah, Mecha Godzilla, and Destroya. These guys are just gonna straight up mop the floor with you. Mecha King Ghidorah's tasers can cause an ungodly amount of stun for free follow-ups, and sometimes a guaranteed win. He can even resist edge attacks, so that's something. He does have an ironic weakness to energy attacks, but it's not as bad as it sounds, since his block is an energy-absorbing shield that straight up heals him. Mechagodzilla has super high defense and can deal a ton of damage with his finger missiles and energy blasts, since he has the highest weapon stat in the game. And as for Destroya, he's going to destroy ya with his unblockable horn attacks. You should not approach this guy. You are guaranteed to die if you try to do that. One question still remains. Is this Evo worthy? I think so. It's got a lot of potential. The only problem is how accessible this game is. Do you know why I compared this game with Super Smash Bros. Melee? It's because they both cost an arm and a leg. Well, no matter what platform you decide to go for, I still think it's a decent game with a meta that could be improved or even built upon for some more. Uh-oh.
I wonder how he's doing out there.
We got a problem.
We can see that.
What the hell happened out there?
To make things short, the crowd knows we're here, and some may or may not have the ability to see through walls.
I knew booking the hall with the mutants was a bad idea.
How the heck are we getting out of here without getting mauled by some rabid fans or burning the building down?
Hey, that was years ago!
I don't carry my weapons and gear for conventions like this. It's uncivilized.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Oh, wait. I didn't know Travis Scott was performing today.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.